There was an echo accidentally. Let me go ahead and fix that. Alright, it should be good now. No more echo. Oh, hello and welcome everyone. Stormy Sensei here. Gonna be playing some Elite Smash tonight. Well, we'll see for how long we end up actually doing the Elite Smash. We may get kicked out. We'll see. Playing some Zelda tonight. I've been playing a lot of DD. Makes sense, that's my main, but, you know, for a character that's supposed to be my secondary, I don't really play Zelda enough. I was actually in a tournament past couple of days, and I actually could have used Zelda, but I hadn't been using her enough recently that I wasn't confident in my ability to, like, bring her out in tournament.
3, 2, 1, go!
What? Jab comes out that fast? Yeah, that was terrible, DI. Am I good from this? I feel like that was bad DI. Alright, not hurt enough for that yet. Wouldn't have killed anyway. I need to spot dodge more. It works for everyone else. It should work for me, right? Like if I spot dodge there.
I submit to no one.
Ike is so crazy. I have a really good Ike player in my region. Abel. He's got the sickest tomahawks you've ever seen. Like, I don't know if he's gonna jump again and attack, or is he gonna jab to stop me from jumping, or is he going to just grab me? So it's like super rock, paper, scissors. was definitely not supposed to be a footstool, I'm sure. Oh no. He definitely meant to do back air, but accidentally hit A at the same time as B. Okay, so that isn't true. So you get hit by the hit, you can DI to go through it and not get hit by the landing portion. Oh, you didn't land on the top platform. These grabs are so deadly. You did not mean to roll there. Hey there, MLG Victor and Table DS. Alright, so he definitely suicided a lot. Like, he killed himself, one of the stocks. So we'll see if he decides to stick around. He does. Best of 3. Let's see it. Oh man. Super armor through my attack. Oh, he actually got me out of that. Oh, he actually sometimes does actually aim to put skill there. No double jump. Oh, that still killed me. I should have rolled instead of jump or get up attack. Oh, that's a combo breaker now. Okay. I got kind of good. jump. I was not fast enough. I gotta hit those punishers. Ike is too good to allow him to just like go around living. He always gets me with that. Always gets me with that. Such disrespect. If I had a jab that wasn't Zelda's jab, we totally would be off stage right now. I tried to get up and roll, but I guess I should have just gotten up and shielded. Maybe I should just mash. I should mash. When I think that I need a jab, I should just mash A. Cause like if you don't hit anything with Zelda's jab, she just like doesn't jab anymore. But if I were to jab as Kirby, I could just hold the A button and she would just keep on jabbing until she hits somebody, and then she would go into rapid jab. And I always complain about that whenever I play as Zelda, and I just never get used to it when I actually just like deal with it. Dang, 7 million GSP. That's about the cutoff for Elite Smash. Yikes. This might be the best Pac-Man I've ever fought. I'm gonna try to spot dodge. Too obvious. Oh no. close. Very close. Got me. I just beat Breath of the Wild on accident. I was just exploring this super awesome castle and then suddenly the final boss just came out of nowhere. You can't really beat Breath of the Wild on accident. Like, as soon as you approach the castle, like, there's all these cutscenes talking about, like, wow, this is really it. This is the final area. I wish that Pac-Man could have fought me a little bit more, because I could definitely go for some practice. Instead, we got Ness, which is also fine. I probably should get some Ness practice as well.
Go!
I actually do use DDD against Ness, but I probably should use Zelda. Double jump. Roll habit. Oh, he's dead, actually. Has elite smash? Fight people of all different skill levels. Fought a Pac-Man that was like really good. Best I've ever fought. But unfortunately, they went and done me. I'm dead. It's a really bad PK fire habit. Oh no, I'm about to get killed by this. Oh, I knew he was gonna roll, but I was too early. I thought for sure that was gonna be the one. Starting to wonder why lots of people use GameCube controllers. GameCube controller is just the best controller ever created for Smash. There's no controller that's been better. I've played Joy-Con, I've played Wii Remote with a nunchuck, Wii Remote without nunchuck, gamepad, handheld. I haven't actually played with the Pro Controller yet. I've never used a Switch Pro Controller before. But I have used a Wii U Pro Controller before. And the N64 controller. And out of all of those, GameCube is just supernatural. Spot dodge is too good. I wish that I used spot dodge more. Let me try to use some more spot dodging in my gameplay. Should have spot dodged there. That would have been a perfect time to spot dodge. On the one hand, I want to keep on playing this person because they're good. But on the other hand, I don't want to keep playing this person because they lag really badly. Like, this is the only match so far that has lagged. I don't know, you guys, what should we do? Should we stick out the lag just because we're losing? Like, for sure, if we were winning and they were lagging, like, we're out of there. Like, there's no reason to stay. But we can at least figure out, like, how they're exploiting our bad habits by sticking with them. Maybe they'll leave because they're like, oh, this Zelda player spamming and lagging. But, like, I've fought against 5 other people on stream and there hasn't been a single lag spike this whole time. They'll probably stick around, because they probably know that they're lagging, and they're probably used to it. Alright, let's see, what can we do differently? This player likes to wait a bit to see what defensive option I'm going to use, so let's not be too hasty with recovering back to the stage. So we can't teleport back to the stage. He will just, like, kill us for it. And apparently that's also no good, especially in lag. Oh geez, I was definitely supposed to be on this ledge by now. That's the first time I've ever done that. Like I said, this person's like really good. It's just that they're lagging a lot. That jab every time, huh? That jab every time. What is it? Am I gonna die from up smash, can't punish it, into jab every time? Nope. Alright, they just got greedy there. I probably should have lost. But also, I don't think that that match would have gone nearly that badly offline. Don't want to get shield broken again. Should have spot dodged. Should have spot dodged again. Spot dodge is the answer to all my problems. I couldn't spot dodge there at least. Tried to jump. It's the first time I've done gut attack ever. Should have spot dodged. Smash attack, spot dodge, smash attack. That's the answer. Do I have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe? Nope. I have Mario Kart 8 the original. Alright, the games are close, and he's lagging, so, you know, we'll just leave. We can probably find someone that can beat us without lag. Another buff character. Ooh. What's going on here? Am I like on West Coast Elite Smash time? Is that all true? Are we playing melee? What's going on here? Oh no, I'm still alive. Well, caught me panicking. If we were offline, I would have been able to like hit confirm, but I was already in the air by the time I was like, oh wait, I didn't actually hit him. Alright, so all we gotta do is like play like that, except don't get clipped on first stock. And then we'll have a whole stock to play with after that. I won't have to panic.
3, 2, 1, go!
no. And we're like not even close to killing him either. But we didn't get completely destroyed though. How does he know when I'm going to shield and when I'm going to like miss a tech? Oh. He's gonna die trying to get these fancy kills on me. But I guess he's been succeeding more than failing. So glad he didn't up smash me there. So fancy. This is also the best Falco I've ever played ever. The only Falcos I've ever played before have just tried to like laser camp me. Well, we're 1-1, and you like zero to death me this game for 2 separate games. I don't know why people like only want to play to like beat people that are worse than them. It's actually pretty easy to gain GSP over time. Just like keep playing. If you lose, quit. If you win, keep on going. And eventually you'll find someone that just like wants to keep playing no matter what. Wasn't gonna kill anyway. This guy's gonna have to learn how to grab me at some point in time. Otherwise I'll just like stay in shield forever. See? Like, this is easily the worst player that I've fought on Elite Smash so far tonight. They're by no means a slouch, but like... There you go. Grab. Wow. Oh wow, I was so hurt. I've actually never been on ledge that hurt before. That was fancy. Now that they buffed Bay, I'm more scared of Bayonetta names. We're not gonna stick around with this person. I don't think this is worth the fight. We'll find someone else. I'm glad that Bayonetta got the buffs. She really needed it. Like, she was such a bad character. I think that at one point I had her in, like, you know, bottom 5 or something like that. I mean, maybe she probably wasn't actually that bad, but she was pretty bad. Alright, let's see what the snake's got. Hey, spot dive. I'm learning. Spot dodge instead of roll. Should have spot dodge here for sure. That's not even gonna kill me yet. Alright. So, I shouldn't have used the same punish twice in a row. That's obviously my bad. Oh, of course, yeah. Why would I jump? The snake. Oh. Apparently I have a roll habit of down throw. Always towards center stage? Is that what it is? Am I always rolling towards center stage? Because I went right once and then left another time. But yeah. Is it always away from Snake? Well, that's also the same thing as towards... Oh, no, that's not the same thing as towards center stage. I need to figure out what my own habit is before I keep on losing this badly. So it's either towards center stage, away from Snake, and I thought for a while that it was right. That's why I went left the last time.
3, 2, 1, go!
Watch out Zelda for fun? No, this is my secondary. I didn't even see when he put that down. Oh, not even close. Oh, Zelda, why? Elite Smash is just toxic? What if you found it talks about it? Couldn't be Iron Way. The only thing that's kind of bad about it is the fact that you're only allowed to go to Battlefield and Final Destination. If I got him the lightning kick, should have tomahawked. Should not have tomahawked. I want you to down throw me so I can like figure out how to not be bad. So watch out for dash attack and also grab. Spot dodge I can beat both of these things. Spot dodge more. Okay, so still fell for something, even though it wasn't as bad as before. Oh no, Zelda, why are you so bad? I didn't know that Zelda was tall enough to fall for that. Alright, so that's well spaced. Cannot punish forward tilt with grab. Don't ever try to do that again. Oh no, I thought I spaced that better. Not being able to normally taunt, so teabagging is the best option. I haven't found a single teabagger this whole time. I don't see why you need to taunt, because like... Okay, so for one thing, I don't see why you need to taunt, period. And for another thing, anyone that spends time taunting you, either through actual taunts or by clicking down on the control stick, is just wasting their time when they could be like setting up for position, or like, you know, stalling out your invincibility frames, or something like that. And like, Smash Ultimate, or Elite Smash is very much like any other ranked mode. Like, you're supposed to get less points for winning than points you lose for losing. Oh, that goes through the armor, okay. I'll read the second message once I'm done with this. Oh, I knew that was coming. I tried to roll. I should have spot dodged. Spotting is a superior option. I think it comes out faster. I think roll is frame 6, spot dodge is frame 4. I can't get shield broken here, so let's just chill out. Try to roll again. Maybe spot dodge would not have worked anyway. Taunting is your personality. Oh, but mine there. Oh, he didn't jump like I expected him to. Well, I died. I tried to fall through the platform and back air, but instead I just did forward tilt. Should have jumped as soon as I saw that was happening. If you want to play casually free-for-alls with items on, good luck with that on quick play. Well then, didn't your previous argument, like you should just open up an arena for that. Like you can turn on whatever rule set you want in an arena. And if you want to play with items on, maybe you have to, it's actually ironic that you complain about that, because a lot of people who just want to do 1v1s the whole time complain about people coming in with items and free-for-alls and things like that, or team matches.
Go!
I don't think this snake is as good as the previous one, but we're still gonna lose like every time, I'm pretty sure. We'll see how his defensive options are though. I wonder if that's true, or if they could just shield to punish that. Up tilt? Nope. Went for up smash. I was supposed to be running the whole time, not walking. I'm not that much of a G. Oh no. Could have just shielded. I need to see how much damage we both took from that, whether it's worth teleporting in on the grenade. It's gonna up tilt, obviously. Oh boy. Oh, he air dodged it? What? How was he ready for that? No one ever does that. People aren't getting the rules they didn't select. We should defend that. Well, I do elite play or Smash streams about once a week, and I haven't gotten something other than 1v1s since we did preferred rules off about 8 months ago. Oh, Zelda, please. Lightning kicks. Please. There we go. I mean, if you just want to say, like, I don't like Smash Ultimate and there's nothing that you can say to change my mind, then that's fine. You don't have to like this game. It's not gonna hurt my feelings. But, you know, saying things like, oh, I don't like it because it's toxic, but there's not really anything toxic about it, is a different story. Maybe there's something about, like, different GSP levels. Like, we did find that one Ganondorf player did teabag after shield breaking me, but at the same time he shield broke me. Like, what can I say? Oh, and he was gonna jump, but I don't really know what to... Oh, I think that got buffed, because a lot of Falcon players have been, like, doing that lately. No jump. Don't defend Wi-Fi. I mean, I do like all game modes. I play in locals when there's not a quarantine going on. I've been to Super Majors. I went to Smash and Splash 3 and 4. Or was it 4 and 5? I forget. I do arena battles with viewers. I do Elite Smash. I've even done Wi-Fi locals. Not Wi-Fi locals, but like Wi-Fi tournaments, both as with, you know, real tournament organizers and with streamers as well. So maybe I just enjoy Smash more than you do, and like it takes more to upset me about the game than it does you. And that's okay, like you can be nitpicky. Oh no, I died. He really needs to stop double jumping. There you go. Falcon kick incoming. See you later, Meme Master M. Sorry that you came to a Smash stream about Elite Smash and you hate the game mode. If you come back over the weekends, then I'll have arena battles open, just like I say in the description.
2, 1, go!
Oh no, that has way too much shield pushback. Oh. Did I break through the armor? Oh, I thought that I had gotten around it. I need to pay attention to how much damage that did too, because there's a chance that I took more damage than I dealt. I think if I air dodged, I might have lived that. Oh, you can break through that armor. Alright, let me not fall for that anymore. I think I've been taunting too much since I started. You know, I actually used to taunt after every single stock. Like, back in... How long have I not been doing that for? I guess whenever I moved offices. I think that I taunted... I was still playing Kirby at the time, for sure. So yeah, I used to... Every single time I took a stock, I would do Kirby's down taunt. You know, the bye or the high, whatever he's saying. And, you know, then one person was like, it was even in friendlies or whatever, which, granted, you really wouldn't want to do it even in tournaments, but, one guy was like, oh, why do you do that after every tournament? He was, like, super tilted by it, and I was like, oh, I didn't know that it was, like, making me feel worse about the game, kind of whatever. So I just stopped. Like, it wasn't that big of a deal. I wanted to do a grab and then down throw, but there was so much shield stun that I was just stuck in shield not doing anything. Should have shielded. Plant really, like, relies on you already being in your opponent's head. Like, that down B. Like, he's basically beating me with one move, or two moves. And it's all like, oh, I wanted to reflect that so that he took more damage there. back from that too. Hey there, James Gamer. Welcome to another stream. Like, every time he did the down B, I was like, okay, well, last time I got hit by this, I'm gonna use this completely different option. And then he covered that instead. And I was like, okay, now I'm gonna do this other thing. Sometimes you just gotta get hit, sometimes you just gotta take the same option. Or like, maybe I need to just react to where the plant ends up being, and then air dodge.
1, go!
Oh, he jumped. Okay. Wow, that was like my kind of patience. I didn't know that he could hit that angle, actually. I thought that he has a blind spot. I was just about to spot dodge. Oh, that's fast. Oh, so close. Thought that would break armor. You always gotta taunt CPUs. Is that why I see so many amiibo that are taunting after every stock? Or every hit? I think that I would definitely use Zelda over DDD in the plant matchup.
1, go!
Oh, he doesn't... His DI is really good. Oh, Streamlabs, how nice of you to join us. I wonder if there's something else I could do there. Oh, this still has a hitbox, okay. Oh, he countered my tomahawk grab by just grabbing me. He's run right on through that, huh? I need to watch my shield though. That was bad DI on their part. Is that the first time Streamlabs has said anything this whole... Actually, I don't think Streamlabs has said anything for a couple of streams now. That's super sad. Has it been down the whole time? Maybe like only just now went back online or something. Yeah, that doesn't counter, unfortunately. What's on my Discord server? General chat. I mean, we have roles in case you want to like do matchmaking with people, like you wanted to play Pokemon or Smash. But it's really not active enough to actually warrant matchmaking in any real sense of the word. Like, you're more likely to get pinged on the server by someone you already know that also knows that you already want to play, as opposed to like, oh, who wants to play right now? But on my server, there's links to other, you know, bigger YouTube streamers that have more active Discords, like enough to actually warrant some sort of matchmaking stuff. Alright, I need to figure out how to edge guard plant. Yeah, that can't be dying to stage spikes at like all percents. I wasn't expecting that, honestly. No, we're not dead yet. Now we're dead. Oh wow, we're not dead. Do we need to not play on Battlefield against Plant? I think we've lost every Battlefield match, and we won every Final Destination match except for one. Alright, these next couple of games, we're not trying to win. We're going to try to learn how to edgeguard Plant. We're going to go off stage. We're going to try to spike him. We're going to see how deep he into the blast zone he goes before he can recover. See how far Zelda can go before he can still recover.
2, 1, go!
Looks tricky. Looks super, super tricky, actually. They really need to DI that. Alright, can't hit from the above. Or less likely to be able to hit from above. Also, I need to figure out what to do there as well, because like it's clearly a ledge trap of some kind. Yeah, it's really tough, actually. It makes it back from that? I feel like eventually that's going to be like super meta. Watch out for the Tui. Plant does have a really good recovery. Like, he goes really high vertically, and he also has like the best vertical anti-air in the entire game. This is fun. I'm enjoying myself. We're learning a lot about the plant matchup, the plant Zelda. I actually don't think I'd be able to beat this plant with my DDD. I don't think I have the tools necessary. What? That hit me from all the way over there? Plant did get buff. Alright. I think that at ledge... Okay, yeah. I tried to meet the air dodge there. It's no good. That's what I was trying to do. Well, actually, that's not what I was trying to do. That's what I should have been trying to do. Yeah, you have to get in like a particular position if you want to hit him with that. Oh, I couldn't get there in time. Pretty sure he messed up that. I don't think he wanted to do side B. Pretty sure he wanted to do neutral B. Should have grabbed. So many battles have ended this way. Just trading down Bs while he's trying to recover. I think that we should probably move on if he's not going to like learn from that. I think that he should focus on recovering a bit more. We'll do like one more, and if he keeps on dying like this, I think that we'll develop bad punish habits. Like, we're gonna do it against plants that don't fall for that and give up stage position. I was just about to spot dodge. Oh, that hit me. Tried to time that. Oh, that's what the real setup is. He's been mistiming it this whole time. The ball was supposed to be there with enough time for you to not be able to shield in time. You just get hit by it and the down smash. It's like a DDD Gorda setup, actually. Sadly, could not continue the... Oh, I almost got wrecked. I did get wrecked. Oh, I always do that preemptively. Next grab will be able to go for, I was gonna say down throw up there, but now we have to just do down air neutral air. Ooh, am I dead from that? Yeah, super dead. Think about this. Master Hand of Crazy Hand first appeared in Kirby the Amazing Mirror. Kirby the Amazing Mirror didn't come out before Smash 64. Right? Kirby Smash 64 came out in 1999. Kirby and the Amazing Mirror is a Game Boy Advance game. I'm pretty sure that Game Boy Color was the same generation as N64.
3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah, it had to be because you had the Pokemon Game Boy attachment.
Keep training and working on your sides.
Oh, my own Armor Knight.
Now return to your original position.
That's like super effective actually. I'm gonna start doing that more often. Oh, he was... Oh, okay. He's not quite as easy as I think it is. I think that it really does have to do with like whether he's in my head or not.
Now, return to your original position.
Should have used Den's Fire there.
the flow of my movements as I demonstrate. While exhaling, bend forward and touch your toes with both hands. Now return to your original
Oh no.
position.
I actually could have made that back as DDD.
Watch the flow of my movements as I demonstrate. Keep your hands and heels on the floor. Hold this pose for 30 to 40 seconds.
I think we might be done here. I think we're gonna move on. We're winning too often in these games. Alright, so James Gamer is over in the chat spreading lies.
Elite Smash!
I actually didn't play Zelda for the first, so Zelda was actually, probably my third best character in Smash 4. My best being Kirby, followed by Toon Link, then probably Zelda after that. But I didn't play her at all for quite a while, because she had this cartoony look. I was a hater. Wait, did I just... Okay, I thought for a moment that my Zelda had surpassed my DDD in GSP. Elite Kirby next. I feel like I do Kirby the most, actually. Interestingly enough. Well, besides DDD, maybe. Just the way she looks, like her cartoony look. I think that Zelda feels better in Smash 4. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I got baited, jeez. Okay, so that's... I mean, yeah, we get it. You can do the true input, but it's actually not that great here. So I'm super good. I got buffed, and now it's like ultra kill move. Oh no. Should have air dodged. Ooh, he could have killed me there. He's really got blood. It's all just damage, it's whatever. Like, we're already at kill percent, so like, getting hit by fireballs is whatever. I'm dead. of these times you should look at your playstats? Yeah, I mean, we do that occasionally, very rarely. Mostly when I want to point out, like, which characters I've played the least. The very last time I played Smash 4, I was on stream, and it was like a goodbye Smash 4 stream, and we went through our playstats.
3, 2, 1, go!
It's impressive that he's able to do that, I guess. But like, I think it's going to get him killed, honestly. I mean, yeah, I guess it did just get him killed. Because you can't, like... I'll never play Ryu and Ken, because, oh, what a terrible attack getup. You can't do fastball back air. You'll do Tatsumaki instead. Oh, there you go. Here's the DI. Tatsumaki would have killed me there, I think. Ooh. I was not expecting that. I mean, I could have done... There's something I could have done to, like, not die there. He already used his air dodge and his Tatsu, so he's just dead there. I really just don't think that the Shin Hadouken is like really as great as he's making it out to be. Oh, how did I get away with that? He has auto turnaround. Yeah, that makes sense. I think we might move on here. We're not losing enough here. Oh, you must be European, James Gamer. It's like 5:30 a.m. when it's like 11:30 p.m. For me. Hey there, AG. It's not entirely clickbait, AG. We were playing on Min Min's stage. Want to lose? Yes, I would love to lose, actually.
3, 2, 1, go!
What's happening? As I'm raising in GSP, the opponents are getting weaker. That's not how this is supposed to work. Maybe I lost enough against that other plant that actually I'm now at a lower GSP than I was when I started fighting him. Oh, I misspaced that. Let me put it in a way that you guys understand. Remember in Dragon Ball Z when like Vegeta got like Ascended Super Saiyan and he was like, wow, I'm so much stronger than Cell level 2. Like at that point in time you could have just killed him, you know? Right? But instead he was like, oh, you can get even stronger? Like, let me see how strong you can get. Because I want to see how strong I am right now. He didn't say like, okay, I'm gonna take this easy dub. Oh, I need to stop dying like that. GSP is shared between characters. Until you start playing them for the first time. You do have a roster GSP. That's your starting GSP for any character that you've never played on Wi-Fi before. So my Min is at 7.5 million GSP. Actually, no, that's your roster GSP isn't your starting GSP. Your roster GSP is your average GSP. And the GSP that you start with before going into a battle is the average GSP. So they just assume that you're probably as good with Bayonetta as like, you know, Samus. Like despite the fact that I have like actually played Dark Samus. And I like don't really touch Bayonetta at all. For the first several times, like if you go back in the channel, the first couple of times I play Zelda on Quick Play, I had to name it Quick Play because I wasn't in Elite Smash. And there are actually a couple of characters that I play for real that just legitimately aren't in Elite Smash. Let me see if I can find one. Villager. Like Villager was top 5 character of mine in Smash 4. I've actually brought him out in tournament, well, brought her out because I always use the green skin. But I can't get Elite Smash with Villager. I'm not good enough with her. Maybe with the buffs. I hear that you can like plant a tree and then back throw someone into the tree while it's still growing and it'll kill. So maybe I could like try to learn something like that. I actually play Pokemon Trainer, and that's not an Elite Smash. Oh wait, nope, never mind. My Pokemon Trainer is an Elite Smash. Sheik. My Sheik is really, really bad. One day will I get everyone in Elite Smash? Nope, never ever. Maybe not never ever. Like if I had 100 years, then maybe. The thing that I said about getting everyone into Elite Smash several times before, but it's okay because like I always have new viewers on the streams, is that look at this, there's so many characters. That's 80 characters. Even if it took one match, like if I took DK, right? Like I'm at 7.5 million GSP with DK. That's already enough to get into Elite Smash. So all I have to do is play one match and win, and I would have Elite Smash. But, you know, winning 80 times means that's 80 games that I'm not playing as Zelda or DDD. Let's actually go to my playstats to show you how big of a deal like 80 is in the grand scheme of things. Because I don't really play that much in arenas. Let's see, this would be online, quick play solo, okay. So 80 games is more than I've played with like Villager and, well, let me find two people that are actually reasonable. Like, I played more Isabelle games total than, well, I haven't played, but 80 would be more than I've already played with one other character. Some of these characters were like, use the least played character on quick play challenges, like my plant. I played until we lost twice in a row with every character that I hadn't touched yet. And like some of these characters like me, Brawler, and like Plant are just like me winning until I lost twice. But, you know, I could actually learn a character. Like if I decided, you know what, I want to learn Wario, and I took 80 matches to learn Wario, then I would already have played Wario most, like that would be a top 5, almost top 5 character for me if I played 80 matches in a row with one character. So I'd rather spend my time learning someone new and spending all that time than, you know, one game with each character. Like if I want to play random, I can do it in the battle arenas with you guys. I don't really need to basically do random on quick play for that. The best DDD? I might be the best DDD that you know, but I'm definitely not the best DDD. I don't know if you were there for the stream where we watched competitive DDD matches from like other DDD players and tournaments, but Zaki for sure is the best DDD in the world, followed by Paley, even though Paley mostly plays Ice Climbers now, followed by Big D, even though Big D mostly plays Ice Climbers now. Maybe I should pick up Ice Climbers. I mean, all the other prominent DDD mains have an Ice Climber secondary that eventually turn into their main because DDD is too bad. Nah, we're gonna stick with the DDD. I think that play session just now might have actually pushed Zelda above Meta Knight in terms of total games played on quick play. Because we played for like 2 hours. Each match is like 3 minutes or 2 minutes. 120, 60, that's like 60 matches of Zelda. Yeah, so I'd say I don't really play on quick play very much. Like, these numbers are small time. I'm gonna show you the offline numbers. So like, I spent only 1/10 of my total time as DDD playing on quick play. Oh wait, no, that's KOs. I need to do battles, actually. So, 4,000 DDD battles. Zelda's my second best. Well, actually, no, this is everybody. Let me see, how do I do just me? There it is. Yeah, so it's not quite Zelda yet. I still have played Kirby more than Zelda in Ultimate just because I play so much Kirby. How many hours in Smash total? 350, I want to say. Oh, actually 1,000, but only 600 of that was playtime. So about 600 hours of playing Smash. Not all of this is really my time. I do bring my Switch to tournaments, and then the game is played while I'm at the tournament. So like it's basically on for a whole day. So not all of this is mine, but probably most of it is mine. And also there are all the times that I go over to someone else's house and play Smash, or go to a tournament without bringing my Switch and play all that time. So it's probably around this, about 600 hours I'd say. That was way off. I thought it was 300. That's so funny. Like, double the magnitude. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah. I mean, instead of doing KOs, I should do battles. There we go. So, about 1/3 of my playtime has been in quick play, I guess. What is that? 706 versus... Oh, actually 1/5. Or 1/6 actually, because you have to add them all together. So 1/6 of my playtime is in quick play. You're not going to plan on maining Bayonetta? I can't main Bayonetta. She's down here somewhere. There she is. I've played Bayonetta 3 times in Ultimate. And maybe less time in Smash 4. The issue with Bayonetta that I have is that you're supposed to up B first and then double jump. And that makes no sense to me. I'm pretty sure I've never touched Bayonetta. Yeah, I haven't played her at all in quick play. The next character that I'm thinking about seriously giving another try, and I can't believe I'm going to say this. If you've been watching the stream for a really long time, you'll know that I used to like pretend this character didn't even exist. I used to think this character was so terrible, like no reason to have this character in the game. I'm thinking about picking up Isabelle and giving her another try. Like, every time, like I've played Isabelle by request a lot in the beginning of Smash Ultimate, and I was always like, man, if I had a bowling ball right now, I would have already killed this person. Villager is so much better than Isabelle. Why would I play as Isabelle when I could play as Villager? Because I had a good Villager already from Smash 4. But by now, I haven't played Villager in months, probably, almost half a year maybe. And I need a character that does really, really well against Banjo-Kazooie. I could probably play Zelda, but yeah, it's too slow. What I really want to be able to do is just like pocket that egg grenade and then like remove his neutral and then just like actually play the game for once. So I'm thinking about picking up Isabelle as like a hard counter for Banjo players, which means it actually has to be good enough to beat someone that I couldn't beat with DDD. So I would have to get really, really good with, not like really, really good. I could probably get about as good with Isabelle as I am with my Meta Knight. And then probably, just thanks to matchup countering, do well enough to beat, you know, Banjo. But it's like really, really hard to, like I can do it. I've beaten Banjos as DDD, but it takes so much patience. And like you have to be so precise and so careful, and you have to concentrate for so long that it's mentally draining. And that's fine, like, you know, it builds up endurance, but like I could get the same result by just practicing another character having a pocket. I do really hate D3 versus Banjo, because like I can't use Gordo at all because egg, forward air, back air, up tilt, down B, side B, what else? Jab, forward tilt, and down tilt. And there might be more that I'm not seeing. Actually, that's it, because the only other moves that are remaining are neutral air and the smash attack. The smash attack's obviously, well, up smash actually doesn't. So like up smash and neutral air are the only moves that Banjo has in his entire kit that don't send Gordo sent back to him. So you can't like play that lame as DDD, because, you know, if he hits you against lead, you have to approach, and you can't use Gordos to force him to approach. Once you try to approach Banjo, he's always retreating with Egg Grenade, and by the time you shield it, he can react to, well, if you got hit, then that's a combo. if you didn't get hit, then I can escape with more jumps aways, or I could just land, or I could back air, or I could neutral air, or I could, B reverse an egg, or I can up B to get away. So there's like so many options that Banjo has after using an egg that you have to already be better than the player and know what habits they have in order to actually like outplay and win. So Banjo basically gets to play his own game, like he gets to do whatever he wanted, but like when Banjo throws down the egg, he's probably already has an idea of what he's going to do, and you have to guess what that thing is, as opposed to like, I guess, how can I say this? It's definitely a losing matchup because Banjo gets to play whatever game he wants to play, and DDD has to respond to that gameplay every time, as opposed to, say, DDD versus Kirby. When I play as DDD versus Kirby, I know that I can just kind of run around. I can run back and forth and like do a forward tilt, and like Kirby can't approach because he'll run into the forward tilt, and if he waits until the forward tilt's over, I can run away. And he has such a slow airspeed that he can't, like, if I space it properly, he can't actually punish me for doing forward tilt. So you can just play as DDD, just like do whatever you want, and then Kirby has to like work hard to beat DDD. So that's a winning matchup. Kirby can beat DDD. Like once he actually does get in, he can combo him pretty well. He's pretty good at edge guarding DDD. Things like that. So you can do it. It's not an impossible matchup, but it's hard for Kirby to beat DDD in the same way that it's hard for DDD to beat Banjo. You can do it if you're better than the player and you can read what they're going to do. No problem. But I would have a much easier time with Isabelle. Isabelle specifically because you can use Fishing Rod to catch Wonder Wing, and you can pocket Grenade. I haven't really thought too much more about the matchup and like what benefits I would have from playing Isabelle. It could turn out that it's actually worse of a matchup for some random reason that I don't know about. I don't know that yet, but I could look it up. I could go to the character discords and just ask like, hey, is Isabelle a good matchup against Banjo? And then they would say yes or no. They would probably get into an argument with themselves about, whether it's a winning matchup or not. But, I haven't really been that active in Smash discords in Ultimate's lifespan, or really ever since I started streaming for the most part. I used to like really grind this, like Smash 4. And like try to get better in practice and like go to tournaments and try to increase my rank in the state. But now that I'm a streamer, like, it's mostly just playing for fun. Like I'm good enough, I think, already. Like I go to tournaments and the PR has difficulty beating me, even though they always do beat me. And I have fun the whole time. It's pretty important. If you get too good, you start to lose some of the fun in the game. That's just kind of the price you pay. I don't play that many skilled players to know which matchups are like that. I have a couple of good Banjos that I fought against, but also, you could even fight someone that's your same skill level that can't beat you with any of their other characters, that beats you really easily with Banjo. That's a good sign that you might be playing a losing matchup. Or you could play a character playing a player that's worse than you, and you like normally 3-stock them, but it's always down to 1 stock, but you always win. That's another sign that you might be playing a losing matchup. Yeah, I mean, matchups don't really matter that much, I would say, because like as I mentioned, I could just tough it out and win anyway. But you never know. Alright, one thing I want to do before I end the stream is we're going to edgeguard Plant a couple of times. Even though it's not going to have any of the tricks, the human. They're not going to like mix up the recovery as much as I want them to. I at least need to like figure out when I can fastball in order to hit him with the down air if he's like way off the stage. We're gonna do fixed damage and probably like 60, 65, something like that. Okay, so that's a fail. Another fail. It's later than I think. Alright, not that late. So it's like around the time where you first hear the propeller. Oh. I'm gonna just assume that every time I miss this edge guard, I'm gonna die. Oh, that is not as that is awful. Oh, because I don't know why. You're so bad. I love you though. Like, getting the lightning kick is so satisfying. Oh, okay. Well, hang on. I like that. I guess I should probably also practice, like... Well, no, because he's always going straight up, and that's not what humans are doing. No, I don't have waifus. I have an actual wife. Okay. Oh, wait. I totally forgot, like, every time I play, like, a character that's not Kirby, I always, like, forget about the fact that, cause, like, I played so much Kirby that I will ledge jump in a second. Let me see if this works as, Zelda. Hey, that actually does kind of work. Alright, hang on. It's so much easier with Kirby, because he's so small and so tiny, and he has like a slow airspeed. It's so hard as every other character. And I recently learned that it's like especially hard for DDD. We'll get it. And also I'm messing up the, what's it called? Hmm. Hmm. There we go. Okay. Maybe the solution is to use environmental noises as your stage song. I feel like I have to go like more. I feel like I have to go faster when I'm not Kirby, because I think that my faster fall speed, the fact that I'm like not a little balloon, makes it more difficult. Let me just make sure that I'm not going crazy and that it's actually easy. The issue with actually just killing them is the fact that they respawn on the top platform, and I really want them to be on the side platform, where I wanted them to be on the side platform specifically for that particular setup. Probably need to be about like 80 for Kirby, 85, 6 damage. Maybe I'm just bad. Oh, no, it's actually just like actually easier with Kirby. Wow. So many things just like make me want to come back to this character, but he's just so bad. The main issue that I have with Kirby is that like his early game is like super fun and you're like enjoying yourself, and you're like up by maybe like 100%, maybe you're up by like 80%, something like that. 130%, that you have 50, and then like suddenly they like hit you with one neutral air. Now you're at 60%, and you're like, oh wait, I'm actually at kill percent. I can't get hit by this list of moves. So it's just very often that I play as Kirby, and I feel like, yeah, I'm winning, this is no problem. And then like, you just die, and you're like, oh, well. This isn't a Kirby stream, this is a Zelda stream. Why do you use that ult for Kirby and DDD? I actually tried to rebrand in, okay, so the reason why I used this default Kirby, before I was a streamer, I would change Kirby colors every couple of weeks. So like I would play as the default Kirby, which I played in Brawl. I would play as the blue Kirby, which I played in Smash 64. I'd play as the green Kirby, never the yellow because that's like super ugly, and the black Kirby, who was like secretly Meta Knight, and I would just play it every couple of weeks. But then once I became a streamer, I needed to have like an icon or like a character that defined my channel, and I happened to be on the default Kirby at that point in time, so it kind of just stuck. So my Smash, the YouTube icon that I used to have before Smash Ultimate, and it's actually the same icon that I still use in Discord because I'm too lazy to change it. Is Smash, or it's like Monado Art Kirby in the middle of the down throw animation, and now it's default DDD with the jet hammer. Yellow Kirby is just ugly. Like, all the Kirby colors are good except for this one. Specifically, this is a terrible Kirby color. I'm actually not that fond of red. I like the orange one a bit more. I think it's just a little too red. But yeah. Who knows, maybe it's just like the color red in general, and the fact that like it mixes with the yellow, I don't know. But I like the orange though. But it is like probably, like in order, it'd probably be classic, followed by green, then blue, then Meta Knight, then original, orange, then red, and then untiered. That's probably where I would put them.
Zelda.
Actually crying. Dislike, unsub, report, blocked, unfollow. I guess I could try to like intercept him before we get to that point. That doesn't seem like that bad of an idea, actually. Because I don't think we really tried that very often. We did that once accidentally. I was trying to do down air, but like I C-sticked in the diagonal area, and it accidentally did forward air, and it killed that plant, one of the plants that I was fighting against earlier. I was like, oh, okay. Gotta mix up the percent so that we don't get used to that particular timing, because it's always... I remember at first, like when Plant first dropped, I was like, oh wow, what an easy character to edgeguard. Like, all you gotta do is just like try to edgeguard him, and then like, if you fail, he'll bring you back to the stage with his up B. But like, more often than not, you're gonna get stage spiked. Every time your opponent gets back to the stage is another time that they can kill you. So I would say that edge guarding is like one of the most important things in Smash. Like, maybe even more so than neutral. Because like, imagine you had a person that was like, had an amazing punish game and like really terrible neutral game. Like they only did late dash attack, but once they got a hit with that late dash attack, they like had this super crazy combo that they had planned out. Like something like Captain Falcon. A lot of Captain Falcons, their neutral game is kind of weak sauce, but like they make up for it by having fancy combos and stuff like that. So like you can lose neutral like, you know, 10 times or something like that, but if they don't kill you, and you kill them for making one mistake, like one opening, then you can just win games based off of that. This is probably gonna kill. Yeah, that's gonna kill. Okay. Let's tone it down a little bit. Maybe like 40. That way it's like just barely off stage. Have I tried any jab locks with DDD? Yeah, just jab. Most of the time, because I like don't know what I would do otherwise, I do jab, jab, and then down tilt. Do the training mode CPUs DI? No, they do not. Which is why you can't believe any Twitter combos. Even if the combo counter says that it's a combo, it's not usually a combo. Like, it said that was a combo. What? Down air into, like, missing the first hit of up neutral air and doing the other two? Like, they clearly had time to air dodge there. And Pokemon Trainer, at the very least, had the time to down B to do Pokemon Switch. Now, you can get them to DI more if you have CPU shuffling on and you have something other than stop on. But really the only way to really get the CPU to DI is to install like a training mod hack. Oh, I should probably reset their damage so that they don't start at the same every time. And there are a couple of other things that I need to do. So I want trajectory guide on. Don't display the counter. I want to see what things are invincible and turn on stale moves. Unfortunately, those aren't the default settings. Oh, you can actually see that his head is invincible during that. Am I about to get wrecked by a CPU plant? Yep. Oh, that's the same thing that humans do to me. Oops. There's so many like techniques that I still have yet to incorporate into my gameplay. Like, I don't tilt my shield ever. I don't actively try to get parries. I don't do any of the like fancy grab variants, like canceling your dash into getting a standing grab, so that you have less end lag. Oh, Zelda, please. Do the CPUs feel different in training mode? They shouldn't feel different in training mode. You need to make sure to turn off stale moves and things like that. You think they're harder or easier in training mode? Oh, Plant's up smash is also invincible. Okay, you can't grab that. I don't know, I don't really play against CPUs in like the regular game, so I don't really know how difficult they are normally. That was bad, yeah, he could have lived that. Wait, his forward tilt is also invincible? What's going on here? This guy has so many iframes. I need to see this for myself. So many interactions are just making sense now. Alright, so we're gonna turn on invincibility here, and we're gonna slow this game down. Alright, so up tilt has iframes. That makes sense. Well, I mean, it doesn't make sense, but a lot of times where I've tried to anti-air Plant, it makes sense that I actually can't because he's actually invincible. Up smash, completely invincible. Wow. His lips are like always invincible. You guys see this? That's why I can't grab him ever. So like if he does like neutral air onto your shield, and then you're like, oh okay, he landed on my shield, time for me to like grab him or like up smash or something like that, or jab or anything. Nope. Invincible forward tilt. I'm doing it wrong because like they definitely have, it's probably auto cancelable or something like that. Let me look that up. I don't know why it's so much slower for me than for them. Probably because I'm bad, or like they actually play the game, so or play the character. All right, Piranha Plant, where are you? The website that I'm using is called ultimateframedata.com. Do they have Piranha Plant? Where are all the characters? There we go. Alright, so neutral air. Auto cancels on frames 1 to 4 and from 40 onwards. So actually, it's actually not that great. 15 frames of landing lag. Minus 13 on shield. So if it's minus 13 on shield, are you able to grab that? 6 frame startup, but there's an extra 6 frames. You'd have to be perfect. You'd have to be perfect, and then you'd have 1 frame of leeway in order to shield grab neutral air on your shield. And then he can cross you up too. His up air is also invincible? I never knew that. Wow, this character is kind of good. I didn't know that Plant was actually a good character. What is going on here? Not good enough for me to like play as him or main him, but like he has a special footstool attack. If he gets footstooled while he's crouching, you guys already know this. He like snaps at them. That entire attack is invincible, except for the actual pot that he's in. Let's see, what else do we got? What else is invincible? His down air is actually vulnerable the entire time. So is his neutral air. Forward air is vulnerable. Back air is vulnerable. Up air is invincible. On frames 7 to 9. And it's active from 7 to 9. So yeah, you can't trade with that. So like, I've just been playing against this character completely wrong this entire time. Up smash is invincible too. We already saw that during gameplay. This is one of the benefits of playing a bunch of random characters from time to time. Like, you just find out stuff. Wait, is that actually intangible? It's not saying that it is. Maybe it isn't. Why don't they just make him entirely invincible? I mean, there's one surefire way to get invincibility. Unbeatable strategy. Look at all these iframes I'm about to get. Look at how invincible I am. Does forward smash have invincibility? Yes, actually. What? His forward smash is also intangible. But I don't think that forward tilt is anymore, because ultimate frame data is not telling me that it is, and they've told me everywhere else that it is. I don't know why the coloration is different there. Like, it looks like it's turning blue. But actually, I'm starting to think that it's just the color that Plant has. Well, we could definitely find out for sure if we do frame by frame. Now that definitely looks invincible. Look at that. Yeah, he's invincible. That's definitely invincibility. I don't know why Ultimate Frame Data doesn't have that listed as a fact about their forward tilt. But, yeah, at least we know. Man, no wonder it took me so long to actually lose this Plant when I did the random quick play challenge. This character's busted. And he got buffs in the last patch too? That's a lot of end lag. His back air is actually slower than DDD's. DDD can do this easily from dropping from the battlefield platform. Plant actually has to like be ultra frame perfect. That was supposed to be like neutral B, but man, can't get over how good this character is. Mostly because like I thought this character was really bad when the game first, or when he was first released. But he might be like high tier, top of mid tier maybe. That's good stuff. Yeah, this suddenly became the how to beat Piranha Plant stream for some reason. I don't know why. I guess it's because that's the most common character that I fought on Elite Smash today. So like I had the most amount of experience, so I wanted to kind of like... He made it back from that too? Wow. So you really had to just like lightning kick him. There's something that Sensei does when he plays as Zelda. He's somehow able to get down tilt into forward air, and I have no idea what kind of witchcraft he does in order to make that happen. There's no way that's actually true, but he does it, like, all the time. Maybe I should, like, watch his streams when he's playing this Zelda. In training mode, This stuff is just as important. So like, when it comes to getting good at Smash, most people know about like, oh, just play the game, right? That's like the easy thing to do. But you also have to like, you know, learn what else is possible. Because like, you don't want to just keep playing, doing the same thing over and over again. So you're going to want to study like, you know, other players, especially top players of your character. I actually have no idea who plays Zelda. I think there's a player called like Mysteria or something like that. They play Wi-Fi Zelda and they do like Wi-Fi tournaments and stuff. But maybe they play Samus? I don't know. So yeah, you have to study top players because like they're already a better player than you are, so why not learn from them? Like all it takes in Smash is for you to just copy what someone better than you is already doing, and then you're like already so much better. And then you have to study your matches because you got to figure out what mistakes you often make, what habits you have, what things your opponent is doing to punish you with. I think it's especially good for you to like sometimes watch your matches like a long time after they've happened, and then like pretend that you're your opponent, and then say like, alright, so I think that they're going to do this, and here's how I'm going to like punish them. Or like sometimes if you are watching your matches that more recently happened, you can like say, oh, in this scenario this happened, and in order to live, I should have done this instead, or I should have, in order to, you know, get the kill, I should have done this instead. And you can't really get too hung up on like, you know, winning and losing and things like that. It's actually more important to lose because you're actually going to learn more from the matches that you've lost. Because you don't know whether you won because you're good or your opponent's bad, or like maybe they don't know the matchup. But like all those excuses for your opponent becomes like even better reasons for you to study your matches when you lose. Because like if you don't know the matchup, then like yeah, you should definitely study the VODs and like learn the matchup. If you were bad, then yeah, you should definitely study the best VODs and figure out how to be good. Okay, that doesn't reach that platform. Now I know. Oh yeah, and then the last thing you gotta do, those are the 3 things, but there's a 4th, and that's also important. You have to also, like, practice. People like to say that, like, practice makes perfect. It's not quite how that works. You're going to you're going to be really good at doing the thing that you practice a lot. So if, like, I want to get away from this plant, and I'm like, oh god, I need to get away from this plant, and like my solution is to roll away, and that's always what I do, and I'm going to get really good at rolling away, even though that's a terrible option. So in that sense, you know, if you practice the wrong thing, then you'll actually get worse at the game. So that's why you actually have to study your VODs first, and then once you have an idea of like what you need to do, you need to actually like practice what you need to work on. Because let's say that, like, you know, especially with a character like Zelda, right? She's got techniques. Like, she's got her Armor Knight has certain distances that it covers. Like, I can do like this punch thing in case they want to come in for a grab, this little kick thing. I can sweep the ledge if I'm at a certain distance. Like at this point, it'll sweep the ledge. You stop attacking me. So this distance, it'll actually sweep the ledge here, right? No, it actually barely won't sweep the ledge there. But definitely here it will. Yeah. So like you need to practice getting at that particular distance. Because if you start using the Armor Knight here, it actually won't attack from there. Let me show you what that looks like when you do it badly. Actually, I can just show you like this. Well, the thing that people don't know about Armor Knight is that it has a huge blind spot if you charge it all the way. Well, I guess that wasn't a very good example. Does this one work? No, that one did work. Well, it doesn't start attacking you at first, basically what I'm saying. Like, you wait until all the way over here. It doesn't actually start attacking until around this distance. So it should start going pretty soon here. There it goes. There. So starting here, like notice that it's all the way past Zelda by now, before it actually starts attacking here. It happened to hit Plant because it actually body blocked and pushed Plant farther away so that it could actually move into the attack. But one thing that you can do with Zelda is if you stay really far away from them and they keep on using their Armor Knight, then you get them into the habit of throwing out the Armor Knight very far and not using it early enough, and then you just close in on them. And also notice how it sweeps from below, so you can actually jump over this Armor Knight and it still actually won't hit you yet. Like maybe around here, that's where it'll hit you in the air. See how far away it is from Zelda? You could have jumped over it like a long time ago and punished Zelda for using this Armor Knight here. That being said, if Zelda's onto you, Oh, that was too late, actually. There we go. So that timing actually... there we go. That timing does the overhead first. I'm not going to be able to actually do that frame by frame, but I still have a lot to learn as Zelda. Like, even though she's my secondary, you guys saw the play stats. I haven't even played her as much as my Kirby, which I have literally dropped as a character and never used in a competitive sense. Oh. Yeah, one of the things I like about Zelda is the fact that, you know, her Armor Knight adds so many mix-ups. Like, this one does an overhead, so if you try to jump over, then you can, like, stop stuff their jump in. If they're hanging at ledge for too long, you can punish them by flipping them there. You can just kind of like throw it out for no reason, just to like get them into the habit of like seeing you do weird things. Because it doesn't take very much time for you to just throw it out. And also body blocks as well. So like if you have someone that likes grabbing, you can just kind of like push their body away with the Armor Knight as well. So like it takes a lot of thought to like use the Armor Knight to its highest effect. What I really want to start being able to do is I want to be able to ledge trump with Zelda, because if you do Armor Knight and then ledge trump, which I can't even do the ledge trump portion, but you basically force the opponent off the ledge and then the Armor Knight hits them. Kind of like when you play Ice Climbers and you do a desync ledge trump forward smash. It's so sick. I mean, they can just roll, but even still, like, you just limit their options, you know? It's actually another one of the reasons why I like DDD so much, because of Gordo. So Gordo has tons of different angles here. So I can do like smash forward, I can do tilt forward, I could do, well, okay, I can't do it right now because the Gordo's stuck. But like I can do like this light one, I could do C-stick up. You guys can't really see the difference too much, but like the main difference is this one actually will work on Battlefield. How do I full screen this? There we go. So you can't actually like wait on the ledge, because this Gordo will actually hit you off the ledge. And it's difficult to, if you actually get up attack time it right, then I'm misspacing it now. There you go. So that's like perfect spacing there. Oh, that was bad spacing. Yeah, so that one's good. But you can also do this one, which won't actually slide off. And this one, which is also has like a lower bounce. But then you also have like Gordo down. What's a good spacing for this? I don't really do this one very often. There you go. Center stage. C-stick down Gordo, like hits low recoveries, like Captain Falcon or something like that. And then one cool thing about Gordos, right? So let's say you're fighting your opponent, you're playing a neutral. So you've been throwing up Gordos, and you've both been doing these straight Gordos, right? And you see how they go basically like right in front of DD. Now your opponent sees, okay, well he's about to throw out this Gordo. I'm gonna jump over it. Because you can change in the direction, you can put in the direction until, you can wait to put it in the direction until the very end. So you can start doing your side B, see that they're in the air, and then instead of throwing it out, you can basically cover your body with a Gordo instead. So you'll see a lot of times people will jump into my Gordos multiple times in a row, and that's because, like, yeah, I'm just seeing that they want to punish one type of Gordo, and I decide to use the other one instead. And like, thanks to all the different Gordo angles, you can basically do edge guards like that, which is crazy. Want to main Game & Watch, but I'm afraid people will not like my playstyle because no one likes Game & Watch. I think that you're a couple of months behind on that. I don't think that people hate on Game & Watch anymore. People were hating on Game & Watch for a while when Meister was winning a lot of tournaments. Not winning a lot of tournaments, but like beating a lot of top players with Game & Watch. But since then, people have kind of forgotten that Game & Watch is even really a character, and moved on to hating Pac-Man, and when Sensei and T were winning everything, and then they moved on from hating Pac-Man to hating Sonic now that Sonics and Wrath have started beating their favorite players. I would say that one thing, like, I don't know, like, it mostly comes down to people being bad. So with Game & Watch, I choose a stage that complements this, I guess. Alright, we'll go to, like, Unova. If I could find it. I can never find Unova. Where is this thing? Oh wait, I can't go to Unova because training mode doesn't have hazards off. So it's going to be the weird transforming version. So instead I'll just do Battlefield. Oh, I could actually do... Oh wait, no, that's hazards on still. Hazards off Spring Stadium is not that bad, except for the weird ceilings on either side. That's kind of jank. Oh, Fountain Dreams even with hazards on is fine. Okay, it all comes down to people being bad at the game. I bet the CPU won't even... Well, the CPU actually probably will fall for it. So Game & Watch has this up B that's really good because it's invincible. But people don't really respect the fact that it's invincible. So let me look up Mr. Game & Watch so I can give out the facts while I'm talking about this. Huh, I didn't know that his up tilt was invincible. That's cool. So there are a couple of things here. Game & Watch has invincible up smash. It's actually intangible. It's even better. You can see that it flashes green for a little bit. Wait, it's not even his head? His entire body is intangible? Wow. His up B is really good. His down air is not actually really that great. But let's see, so what's his up B? His up B is invincible from frames 5 to 13. and the attack comes out on frame 3. Frame 3 is actually really fast. Like really, really fast, actually. Like, I don't think... Most things are not safe on shield against Game & Watch. Let me see here. What are some moves here? So Game & Watch himself actually doesn't have a single move that is safe on shield against Game & Watch. Oh, actually, except for forward air, but, you know, that's a projectile. -6 on shield is his best thing. His best option would be like, yeah, so a lot of people can just like get beat by just up B and down air. Even though the CPU is already doing better than most humans that complain about it. I'm trying to show you why people might think this character is broken, but Samus is saying like, nope, actually I can already beat this character. I killed myself. That wouldn't have happened if I actually played this character. But yeah, it is like... Game & Watch is an easy character to pick up and use the strategy that you see someone else use and use it effectively. Like there's some characters, like if I were to try to pick up Sonic right now or like Bayonetta right now, like people dislike those characters, right? But I wouldn't even be able to like do any of the stuff that most Sonics do. Like I don't know when to use side B versus down B. I don't know how to do spin shot. I don't know how to like do those crazy back air combos that like hit you all the way in the blast zone. Bayonetta, I don't know any of the combos, and I definitely wouldn't know any of the mix-ups. Like when someone is like if someone actually knows how to SDI one way versus the other, or if someone like knows how to DI all the way out. Like even if someone always did the same one DI, if it didn't do the one, if that wasn't the perfect one to use for the combo that I already have, like I couldn't just copy someone else's playstyle and do well with it. But Game & Watch, because people want to attack so badly, and Game & Watch has this like frame 3 invincible on frame 5 up B. Like I just invincible through that move. So then on top of that, you've got down smash with berries. And people don't like berry because people don't mash. And when people don't mash, they can't get out of berry, which means they get hit by a charged smash attack. And unfortunately, there's some people that can just lose to up B, down air, run away, down smash, forward smash. Like you'll see it all the time when you watch another Game & Watch player. You'll see them do like down smash, it doesn't even hit, and they automatically do forward smash because they're just so used to people getting hit by it. Which is another thing, by the way. If you see someone do down smash, forward smash in someone else's screen, and like they didn't get hit for that, then really the fault is on the other player. Because they have a bad habit. They don't actually do the hit confirm. They like already know like, oh, I'm just gonna down smash, forward smash. And the opponent isn't like just jumping over their down smash attack. Like this computer level 9 is doing better against the playstyle than like most humans that I see, because it knows how to roll, it knows how to shield, it knows how to like, you know, grab. I tried to parry that. It's kind of like Ness at the beginning of the game. Well, I guess even now, like Ness will just hold like up smash at the ledge, and then people will do regular get up, and then they'll get hit by it, and then they'll die. And then they're like, oh, Ness is so broken, like, how am I supposed to get off the ledge? Even though get up attack for every single character is invincible in this game, and all you have to do is press the A button, and you'll always beat Ness using yo-yo at the ledge every time, 100% of the time. But if you don't know that's the answer, like it's like taking a math test and like, you know, you've only taken algebra before, and they're like, okay, well, here's dynamical systems, like solve the system of linear equations, or, you know, solve this complex equation, and like, you don't even know how to begin, right? Which is why I say watching other top players is a good thing to do, because they usually have the answers. I'm getting kind of messed up, actually. The Samus is totally wrecking this Day Zero Game & Watch. To some extent as well, I kind of blame players that are like way better than their opponents. Because like when I play against people, for the most part I don't try to like use the bare minimum. Like I try to basically use all the same moves that I would use no matter what my opponent was. But there are some people that like, you know, I'm going to kill this person and I'm only going to use down smash and forward smash. Or I'm going to kill them only using down air and up B. And like, maybe you're actually good enough to beat this person using just those two moves. Like, good for you. But at the same time, you're just kind of creating a lot of hate for the character, because like then now people are saying like, oh, all this character does is this one move that this person beat me with. You can just air dodge through this if you're not a CPU and air dodge too early. Wow, that was nice actually. I would say that if your opponent is beating you with one move, then you aren't going to beat them if they use 3 moves or 5 moves or 10 moves. Like, you need to focus on your own gameplay and getting better. That's a really terrible dash grab. Ooh. Training mode has been the most interesting. I mean, I usually don't really do training mode on stream. Like, the only time I really do training mode these days is when I'm in a tournament, like a Wi-Fi tournament, and I'm like preparing for my next set of matches. I didn't even do like the full regiment. Like, I only did the attacking portion. What I also try to do is keep the CPU on run. Because for one thing, you are going to fight people that spend the entire time running. You need to figure out like what your least laggy move is. And for another thing, you know, it's just good to like keep an eye, because like the computer won't ever really camp you out very well. They mostly just attack. And that's probably why a lot of people are so like into just attacking in Ultimate, or just in Smash in general. Because like against the CPU, you can just like charge a smash attack and then they'll run into it, you know? And then against like, you know, against other bad players, you also can get away with that. You can just like charge a smash attack, oh that missed, like I'll just spot dodge and do another smash attack, or, I mean I fall for smash attack, spot dodge, smash attack all the time. Or, like, you know, I'll just charge a smash attack and you'll run into it, you'll get hit by it, no big. But I would imagine that, like, if you basically ran away in the same way that this CPU can, you'd probably actually be better than defensively than most human players. And that's even, like, without the fact that they don't attack. Like, imagine if you also, like, threw in attacks, like, around sometimes. I thought they were gonna miss the tech and I was gonna get a jab lock, but no such luck. Some people like to say that you don't want to fight against too many computers because they're predictable. I would say that I fight against like varying levels of CPUs, because even though they are predictable for each individual level, each level has a different set of patterns than the next, just like every human will have a different set of patterns than the next. And I think it's good to be able to figure out like, oh, I think that because the last couple of times they did this, they will also do this. Gonna head out? That sounds like a good idea. We're only gonna be around for another 5 minutes, because it's like almost 1 AM here. You know, it's a successful Smash session when you somehow end up playing Game & Watch on Final Destination. Well, I thought he was gonna roll that time. But thanks for stopping by. I'll see you around. Oh, that's a nice mash. Wow. I was gonna try to do down throw 9. I actually do like that about Game & Watch, the fact that he's got the 2 variations, so you can do the ding dong over and over again. Alright, that's enough of the Game & Watch.
Training.
So, I would say that if you want to main Game & Watch, you should just do it. There will be people that say like, oh, your character's so brain dead, all you do is whatever. And what I would say to that is, you should try to get so good at the character that you just tell them like, oh, what moves should I not use? And then don't use those moves and still beat them. So I've tried that a couple of times. And usually, like, you know, the thing about it is, like, they're going to be unhappy no matter what. Like, even if you play some character, for one thing, there's no character that they like. They think that every character is toxic. Is just like something about them. They're inherently unhappy about like something in general. Maybe like in their life or something's bad, or I don't know. And so like no matter what you do, not that it would even be your responsibility to make them happy, there's no point in trying to please them. Oh, you are on run, okay. And you'll notice that, like, if they say, like, oh, I can't believe that you won with just using, you know, down the air and, like, up B, right? So, for one thing, I already mentioned, if you lost to just 2 moves, you weren't going to win against someone if they used 3 moves, right? And then on top of that, when you say, okay, well, I'm going to not use those moves since you're so upset by them, they still won't be happy, even if you beat them. At most, you might get, like, occasionally I'll get, like, oh, I can't believe you're a Zelda that doesn't spam B. In the same way that I get, like, oh, like, I can't believe that, you know, I don't know what are you doing? Why are you spamming down smash when you're trying to escape from me? Why are you dash attacking? What is going on with this CPU? I mean, this is actually better. I actually prefer a CPU that mostly runs away, but also occasionally attacks, because that's actually how a human would actually work if they were actually trying to avoid you. I mean, you saw that Samus when it was running away, right? It didn't ever do, like, smash attack after smash attack. That's some good mash. CPUs, say what you want about them, they actually mash really well. Another thing about CPUs that, I mean, I mostly do this when I'm like way better than the opponent. Like, you know that they're going to air dodge. Like, every CPU mostly air dodges, especially level 9, once before landing on the ground. So you kind of learn to start waiting for defensive options, which is something that you kind of forget to do when you're fighting against someone that's like too good. So you end up like letting them get away for free. That was a free Luma kill, like ultra free. Wow, such mash. Nice air dodge. Let's do some fighting, I guess. Geez, that mash. Way better than any human. Think about any human. Like, the pros definitely mash, like, better than that. But the mid-levels? Nope. You have to always think, like, did I really do the best punish that I could? There are a lot of times when I'm watching, you know, two lower level players fight, and so often they like just only focus on getting back to the stage immediately. But as I've said before, edge guarding is like the cornerstone of Smash, so you really want to oh, too much drift. So like, I would have been pretty upset about that. That were like, I mean, I'm actually upset about that even though it's just a CPU and it's just training mode. But like, that's an edge guard that I missed, you know? Let's try again. That's much better, but for different reasons. Like, there's so many times where like, you know, you're down a stock and then you get them in a really bad situation. And like that could be your chance to even up the stock count, or like maybe that's the stock that you take. Like maybe maybe you're not down a stock. Maybe you're up a stock actually. Like you have two stocks at high percent and they have, you know, low percent their final stock. You gotta, you know, take every opportunity to stop their momentum. Or maybe get the kill. Because, like, maybe that's, you know, game 4. You don't want to go to game 5. You want the set to be over. Don't give them another chance to win. Jeez. CPUs don't play. That was way more aggressive than, like, a human would be. That was actually a really good DI. From, not DI, but like drift. Like they were drifting forward, so I was like, okay, I'm going to hit them with the forward air about where they're going to be, and then up air where they're going to be. And they stopped drifting forward so that they were actually just going straight down. I wonder if there's well, I don't know, I'd have to look at other, like maybe mana, or ice climbers I should say. Oh no, I missed another edge guard. Not gonna miss 3. Also, I think we should have ended the stream by now. We're way past the 5-minute mark, and it's like almost 1:15. Next death, I guess I'll end it. Still alive. Ooh, that could have been death. Alright, they got me. I missed Samuel leaving. That's sad. That was like 20 minutes ago, or 10 minutes ago. So today's Wednesday, right? Tomorrow's Thursday. Tomorrow will probably be some Final Fantasy IX around 9 p.m., 10 p.m., something like that. Around the time that we started our Smash stream. We won't go for as long. We usually do about 2 hours of Final Fantasy 9. Friday, I don't think there'll be a stream. It'll be a late work night. And my wife has an Animal Crossing group thing going on. So then that means that next viewer battle would probably be Saturday. And then Sunday we'll maybe do Smash or Pokemon, and definitely Final Fantasy 9. That's kind of like the idea. Let's see if there's anyone live right now that I feel like rating. We got like 2 whole viewers. We could go over to Vigilante Geek. It's a new YouTube streamer. He's only been streaming Smash for like a month now. But he's gaining quite a following, so I think that you guys would be pretty interested. So I'm gonna go ahead and send you over to there. Anyway, thanks for watching, you guys, and let's go hit up a smaller streamer with the Stormy raid. Take care and bye.